right, so for those of you who haven't met, hopefully at this point I've had touch base with most of you. I'm the Talent Acquisition and Outreach Specialist with the Waterloo Career Center and Waterloo Schools, and today we're here to celebrate work-based learning opportunities. Work-based opportunities allow growth for our students. They incorporate academic knowledge, technical skills, and professional skills to enhance real-life work experience. Our programs partner with businesses to satisfy the students' desire to work within a field of interest and also give them hands-on experience. Work-based learning programs are targeted to bridge the gap between the learning and the doing. And as you know, my employer is sitting in the audience. Right now, we need workers in the Cedar Valley. And so that's what this program is doing. This program is helping you shape the next generation of workers for your businesses. And so we applaud you for investing in our community.
One shout out I'd like to, Career Assistant is in the crowd. We appreciate you traveling from Des Moines. She represents the state of Iowa, Director of all apprenticeships. So thank you very much for being here, as well as everyone else I've already addressed. But one thing I'd like to focus on is the competitive advantage that we offer our kids out here. We like to stress that the opportunities that they are provided is really preparing them for their future path. And so one special guest that we have here is going to speak a little bit on that and kind of how we've prepared our kids and how we appreciate your support to allow them to basically practice the skills they're learning every day in their classes in the real world and gaining those experiences. Dr. Jane Lindeman is here and is going to have a few words with you.
I just started walking forward, but I wasn't sure if I was a special guest. She says my name. So, Jane Lindeman, Superintendent of Waterloo Schools, and I will be brief, but I do want to say this, that Waterloo Schools is on an absolute mission to make sure that we prepare our kids for life after high school. And so we started this journey really in 2012, so we're just approaching a decade of working to create a setting where kids can actually learn real life skills, and then that's where you all come in, because we can teach them and give them opportunities within these beautiful walls, but it only comes to fruition, it only comes full scale if we have businesses who will work with our kids and give them opportunities to actually just experience life. And so we have been, I just want to tell you about one of the things that we're doing, just because it will make a lot, I think it'll make a lot of sense, especially, well, for kids, but also for the employers. So we actually are one of the first districts that is adopting a pre-K-12 career development plan. And so we're starting with our little ones, imagine them being this tall, and we are starting to work with them in 4 areas. Career exposure, career exploring their interests and self-awareness, and then planning, career planning, and then work-based learning experience. So you would not think that a little 5 or 6-year-old could actually get work-based experience, but through the beauty of technology, they can get all kinds of opportunities to try out. They can drive a bulldozer on the web, on some kind of an application. In our schools, we have a lot of leader in these schools. They can actually get school jobs where they're being an ambassador. They're going out to speak to businesses. That's sort of like a job. It's work-based learning experience. So all of those 4 things, exposure, awareness, career planning, and then work-based learning experience is really part of our PK-12 plan. And we are really happy to have this part of that plan, because you are the ones who make it real. And I'm speaking specifically to the businesses who are saying, hey, we will work with you because it's mutually beneficial, right? You guys get a really great crack at some amazing workers, potential workers down the road, and our students get real life experience. So I'm grateful for you being here. I'm grateful for what you're doing, and I think that, sit back and watch the things that Waterloo Schools is doing, because I think it's really trendsetting, and it's definitely the way that I think it should be going. So thank you again for allowing me a few minutes, and it'll be a fun day.
Okay. Thank you so much. And next up we have, and again, Waterloo Schools is doing absolutely amazing stuff to lead the way, and a lot of it is under the guidance of Dr. Lindeman and also Jeff Frost. They're doing amazing things for our students, so we're so supportive of you guys for that. Next up we have Surgeon from Hawkeye to talk about the partnership element of our work-based learning programs.
Thank you, Joy. Good afternoon. My name is Surgeon Golo. I'm with Hawkeye Community College. I'm a director for business and community education, and one of my job duties is to promote work-based learning, and in one capacity, we do that through apprenticeships. And we have 13 registered apprenticeships, and we have 3 pre-apprenticeships that we work in. And how that started, actually did start with Waterloo Community Schools. And we work with Jeff Frost and Joy and Amy here. So the first 3 cohorts that we did, the health cohort, we had that provide a career pathway into the apprenticeship, into the CNA apprenticeship, the nursing apprenticeship. So as you work on your content here, it provides you a next career step. You can go into the apprenticeship. It provides you that earn and learn opportunity. That's been already said a couple times. So you could be at your employer, you could be working and gaining the skills in the classroom and on the job. And that's the big draw of apprenticeship as a workforce strategy, is provides you a different method, to engage in a classroom and then take that knowledge and apply it directly, with your employer. So you gain the benefit of applying that knowledge immediately, in the immediate feedback from the employer and from those people that are in the industry for a long, long time, those mentors. We've done the same thing with construction. So the construction is usually a traditional apprenticeable occupation. So when you think of plumbers, electricians, carpenters, HVAC techs, and that's what we started 13 years ago. Hawkeye started that, and we work with Waterloo Career Center, and we have the plumbing and electrical cohorts. They can actually skip the level 1 and go directly into level 2. So, if you're an employer, you're getting somebody from the center that has standardized skill set of that level 1 apprentice. So they've covered a lot of ground with them, so that you can actually go on the job site, you can get employed, you can get assigned a journey person show you the ropes and really tell you how that occupation looks like. So that's what we're hoping to do with this skill-based learning opportunity. For the summer, and you can continue that on. You can go to an employer, experience first hands-on how that occupation looks like. What's a day in life of a nurse or a carpenter or an electrician. And we couple different, the ones that we started this year is advanced manufacturing. I understand the Waterloo Community Schools at the CNC apprenticeship they're working on, and we have GT here. They work with us on CNC apprenticeship as well. We're working on one for assembler, and then we also have industrial maintenance mechanic. These are very high in demand, high paying jobs. And as Joy said, in 2 years you're gonna be making way more money than that. I mean, just the truth of it. And you will end up with 0 student debt, because those employers usually sponsor you. So, you'll go to the classroom portion. About 80 to 85% of our employers, they actually pay you in the classroom too. So you come to class, that's part of your job. You're learning for your job, and they compensate you for that. So, as a workforce strategy and as a work-based learning opportunity, registered apprenticeship is definitely something to consider. We have about 113 different employers that we work with. Our first event is just kind of try to connect you with those employers, in different industries, and give you that first interaction with them. Hopefully you can connect with them further after that, and ask questions. I'm always available for questions as well. We have to be able to listen back too, so let us know. Thank you.